Hello everyone, or no one at the moment, but hello anyway. So let's see, I'm going to start with Without You This Is Nothing. Oh, hi Catherine. My analytics says you're not there, but you are, so hello. Who else is there that my analytics is saying is not there? Kev's there. It's saying 0 people watching, and yet there's people in the chat room. Let's not worry too much about that. Martin is there as well. Hello. You're all very welcome. And Anton Drums. Welcome. You're all very welcome. Yes, here we go. Hi Todd. Up here on my own, and I'm humbled to see a sea of faces looking out for me, and I'm so grateful for the power to entertain, to sing to you my sorrows and my pain. And I want you to know I take nothing for granted. I want you to know if we ever parted, I'd be right where I started with nothing. 'Cause without you this is nothing. Without you this is nothing more than a man on a stage on his own, just a castaway filling up his time, skimming stones. I hope you know that it's you that makes it such a joy, and why I love to play. And I want you to know I take nothing for granted. I want you to know if we ever parted, I'd be right where I started with nothing. 'Cause without you this is nothing. 'Cause you are a part of the song. You are a part of the stream. You are a part of the song. You are a part of the song. 'Cause without you this is nothing. Without you this is nothing. Up here on my own, and I'm humbled to see a sea of faces looking out for me, and I'm so grateful for the power to entertain, to sing to you my sorrows and my pain. And I want you to know I take nothing for granted. I want you to know if we ever parted, I'd be right where I started with nothing. 'Cause without you this is nothing. Without you this is nothing. Without you this is nothing. Good evening, Dan, Mum, Carolyn. Welcome. So, I have a slightly different background, you may have noticed. I'm playing one of my other guitars today, you may have noticed. But the beer remains the same. Although this is a special limited edition barrel, like limited barrel edition from Kettlesmith. It's double hopped, very, very, very bitter, very flowery. And there ends the Phil's beer section for the night. So we've got a few requests tonight. From the usual suspects. I'd love to hear what else you want me to play, especially if you don't often request stuff. Please do get involved. Kev might be related to Kettlesmith, he says. I think, I don't know, have you ever tried any of their beers, Kev? I think you'd really like them. So, yeah, I'm going to play one of the requests now. This is Mum's request. I have to play one of Mum's requests all the time. You do like their beers, Kev. Cool. So I'll let you know next time I'm playing over there. Although it's getting to the winter now. So, but I'll let next summer. No doubt I'll be playing there again. I will let you know. So I'm going to play "Keep Something Inside" for Mum. Giving everything away, and there's nothing left to say. When you feel your life is resting upon you. Damn it. I will start again. You're giving everything away, and there's nothing left to say. When you feel your life is drifting away from you, doesn't seem to do much good, doing all the things you think you should, and everything you want keeps on passing you by. I'm struggling. I am really struggling to remember the lyrics to this. Oh. Looking up towards the sky with a waterfall in every eye, and the weight of the world is resting upon you now. It's resting upon you now. Well, don't take it all. Don't take it all. Don't take the problems of the world upon your shoulder. I know it seems as if this life is getting colder, but you'll burn out if you hand out everything. So just keep something inside and hold on. Every word you ever said, every feeling you misread, this heavy load is close to breaking your back. Still you try to carry on, and every moment that is gone is faded time that you will never see again. You'll never get it back. So don't waste it all. Don't waste it all. Don't take the problems of the world upon your shoulder. I know it seems as if this life is getting colder, but you'll burn out if you hand out everything. So just keep something inside and hold on. Just keep something inside and hold on. Just keep something inside and hold on. Punch you up like you're in hell, craving for a padded cell. Little madness, let it all out somehow. Let it all out somehow. Don't take the problems of the world upon your shoulder. This life is getting colder, but you'll find out if you hand out everything. So just keep something inside and hold on. Whoa. Wow. Let that be a lesson to me. Always run through it. So, let's hope the next one goes okay. Considering I haven't really practiced that one either. Shouldn't be giving away these, my lack of rehearsal. But I've been concentrating so much on the cover challenge. Yes, I do have lots of songs that I've written, but it should be muscle memory, Mum. So I'm disappointed with myself. So you requested this one as well, but Catherine requested this one, or Catherine seconded it. So this is going to be Catherine's request. There you go. As I mentioned right up the top of the chat, I'm going to be doing a Q&A session at some point. I've already had a question in from Kev, which I'll try and get to. And I've had a question from someone who would like to remain anonymous on Twitter. So I will get onto those in a little bit. But this is To the Unknown Loves of My Life. Faces in the crowd, I pick you out as someone I should meet. And I wish I had the words to say, but I don't want to interrupt your day. So I don't, and I won't see you again. Bloody hell. And how many times have I missed that boat? Watched it sail away into the great wide sea. And I don't know if I believe in fate when all it seems to be is soulmates I can't see. Myself, cause talking to you would hurt my health. I don't know, I guess I don't know what to say when all I want is to be loved. And how many times have I missed that boat, watched it sail away into the great wide sea. If I believe in fate when all it seems to be is soulmates I can't see. So when I fall for you for a fleeting moment, you're mine. As our eyes meet and then you look away, it's hard to say, it's hard to say. How many times I've missed that boat, watched it sail away into the great wide sea. And how I wish that I believed in fate, but all it seems to be is soulmates without me. And how many times have I missed that boat, watched it sail away into the great wide sea. And I don't know if I believe in fate, but all it seems to be is soulmates I can't see. How many times have I missed that boat, watched it sail away into the great wide sea? I don't know if I believe in fate, but all it seems to be soulmates I can't see. Soulmates I can't see. Soulmates I can't see. Right. Okay, I'll move straight on to that question, Mum, since it's related to what I said immediately before that song. Oh, hi Charlotte, and hi Bite Me. No, I don't know an actual name, but Bite Me, you're very welcome. So yes, so muscle memory with lyrics. Apparently it doesn't help me remember them, as we've discovered. But I guess the theory should be that, you know, my muscle memory is just about synapse connections in the brain, right? Just, you know, they're used so often that you don't have to think about them. They just seem to happen naturally. So I guess that's what I mean when I say muscle memory to help me with lyrics. So there you go. And Aurora, welcome. Nice to see a few different names popping up in the chat tonight. You're all very, very welcome. I'm going to play my cover request now, which was requested a few weeks ago on Twitter. I can't remember who requested it. They might not even be here tonight, but that's not the point. The point is, it was a challenge, and I've gone with it. So there's my little words, because I struggle with the words. But so this is a David Gray song. This is Sail Away. Sail away with me, honey. I put my heart in your hands. Sail away with me, honey, now, now, now. Sail away with me. What will be, will be. I wanna hold you now, now, now. Crazy skies are wild above me now. Winter howling at my face, and everything I held so dear disappeared without a trace. All the times I've tasted love, never knew quite what I had. Little darling, if you hear me now, never needed you so bad. inside my head. Sail away with me, honey. Put my heart in your hands. Sail away with me, honey, now, now, now. Sail away with me. What will be, will be. I want to hold you now, now, now. I've been talking drunken gibberish, falling in and out of bars, time to get some explanation here for the way people are. How did it ever come so far? Sail away with me, honey. Put my heart in your hands. Sail away with me, honey, now, now, now. Sail away with me. What will be, will be. I want to hold you now, now, now. Sail away with me, honey. Put my heart in your hands. Sail away with me, honey, now, now, now. Sail away with me. What will be, will be. I want to hold you now, now, now. Sail away with me, honey. I put my heart in your hands. It'd break me up if you pull me down. Whoa. Sail away with me. What will be, will be. I want to hold you now, now, now. There you go. Beautiful song. Beautiful song by David Gray. And it's perfectly okay to sing along. Unless you, I mean, don't record it and send it to me or anything. But, you know, feel free to sing along. So, I'm going to sing a new song. And this was written last Tuesday, and it went straight along to recording sessions with Jack and Ellis that evening, and we recorded the drums. We arranged it and recorded the drums that evening. So this is a song which didn't exist Tuesday morning and had the start of its final recording done by 11 o'clock that night. So here we go. This is called Changing Times. Look, what you heard was wrong. Listen, now it's gone. There's no keeping up the pace. There's no winner in this race, but run fast as you can. Try to work out the plan, because when the bell tolls, well, you won't hear the chimes. You're silently moving through these changing times, changing times, changing times. what it seems. You can't work out what it means, but it's gone before it begins. You got to learn to take it on the chin. It seems so hard just to stay in your prime, moving too quickly to keep up. Changing times, changing times, changing times, changing times. Why don't things stay the same? Find scapegoat to blame. With the burden of it all, who will rise, who will fall? Well, read between the lines, because it's time to lose the disguise. Only time will tell who committed the crimes. You just need some patience to get through changing times, changing times, changing times, changing times, changing times. Excuse me while I shake my guitar to try and get the blooming Electrum out. There we go. It's all fun. It's all fun and games until a plectrum gets stuck in your guitar. So, yes, comments. Good evening, Layla. How you doing? Yes, it is. It is very staccato and bluesy, and I was listening to the Raconteurs and White Stripes and stuff like that. So I guess that's kind of having an influence. I also have always wanted to write a song which says the word stop and everything stops. So that's a little tick off of my songwriter's checklist. So it's Q&A time. So new beer. Yes, you weren't here earlier. Yes, here's my beer. This is a limited edition beer from Kettlesmith. It's very bitter, but I like them bitter, so it's fine. So yeah, I've had a couple of questions. If you've got any more questions, please stick them in the chat. So the first one was sent to me on Twitter, and the person that sent it to me, I was asked to remain anonymous. But so it was about kind of music theory and how when I'm writing a song, when I'm singing a song, do I think in music theory? Like, do I think I'm going to go to a C now, I'm going to go to an F now, I'm going, and what I am trained in musical theory, so I do understand it all, and I could probably work it out with a little bit of thought process. I could think it out. I could think about it and work it out. But that said, when I'm actually singing, when I'm actually performing, it's not nothing conscious there. It's just, this feels right. This sounds right to me. This and I'll kind of know what leaps I'm doing, so I'll say, okay, I know I'm going up a fifth here or whatever. So yeah, that hopefully that kind of answers that question. And Kev has asked about, if anyone's got any comments about that, any follow-up questions, please stick them in the chat. I'm also, I'm just to let you into my world a little bit. I'm looking at a screen over here where my camera is, and on another screen here, I have the playback of what I'm doing in the chat room. So I'm doing all this gesticulating, and then I'm watching it all happen about 3 seconds later on this monitor, and it's a little off-putting, but that's just a little insight into my world. So Kev has asked, I'm going to have to load this up because Kev's asked a few sub-questions and in addition to his main question. So he has said, when I'm writing, do I have a repeatable method that to my songwriting that I've developed? And I have certain tropes that I do over and over again, I guess. Quite often I will think of a title or a hook first. The hook doesn't have to be the title. It quite often is, just because in pure marketing terms, that's the best way to sell a song is to have the main hook as its title, because people remember it better. But quite often I will start with a little hook, and I'll build around that. I'm not sure if that's a methodology as such, but it's certainly the way I start writing. What I will then do is try to write a full chorus or a full verse, depending on whether I think that hook that I've come up with, whether I think that should be the first lyric of a verse or the last lyric of a verse, or whether I think it should be part of a chorus. Often it's part of a chorus. Like I said, repeating, and it just gets it in people's minds a little more. So yeah, I will then try and write a verse or a chorus, and then once I have that done, I will then try and write the opposite. So if I've started writing a chorus, I'll then try and write a verse. Doesn't always work out like that, but I do that often. I deviate from it as and when it seems right. Good evening, Kian, by the way. Welcome. So follow-on questions. Well, the follow-on question was, what is it? So that's one. I've already kind of answered that. Are there elements that you've discarded as the process become practiced or more natural? Yes, I think there are. When I first started writing, I very much stuck to the verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, or bridge, verse, chorus, and that would be the way I would write. And I guess that comes from listening and learning from Beatles songs. They quite often, or early Beatles songs and rock and roll songs, which was the first things that I grew up listening to. And then I guess I started to get into more interesting kind of ways of phrasing a song. So songs that don't have any choruses, for instance, I now have actually this is another thing that I do. I will, if you look at a lot of my songs, they will have 2 verses before I get to a chorus. So I'm kind of building up people's kind of anticipation so that when the chorus does hit, it's more powerful. That's something that I do quite a lot. And I guess because I'm aware of it, I guess that makes it a methodology. So yeah, there's that. I've become a lot more fussy about extra bits, bridges and stuff like that. You'd notice on the last song, there wasn't any part C. So you have A and B, A being a verse, B being a chorus. So quite often you'd go A, B, C, A, B. In that last one, there was no C. It was just A, B, A, B, A, B, with a repeat of B at the end. And so that I guess is something that I do to try and make my songs a bit different. I think very carefully about whether they need anything different. If the song feels like it needs something to change it up a little bit, change gear, then I'll do that. I hope that's answered your question, Kev. Or if not, it's just been me waffling on. So there we go. I'm going to get back to some music if no one has any more questions. So if you do have more questions, I'll answer them later. So it seems like it would be remiss of me not to play the single that I released last Friday. If you haven't checked it out on Spotify or Apple Music or whatever, please do, because it's got some lovely harmony vocals from Jamie and a little bit more padding just to fill it out. It's very much like I play it live, but just a bit bigger, but just a bit more padding. So here it is. I'm really close tonight. I feel like I'm moving inside her, lying in the dark. I think that I'm beginning to know her. Let it go. I'll be there when you call. And whenever I fall at your feet, you let your tears rain down on me. Whenever I touch your soul turning pain, you're hiding from me now. Something in the way that you're talking, words don't sound right. I feel them all moving inside you. Oh, I'll be waiting when you call. And whenever I fall at your feet, you let your tears rain down on me. Whenever I touch your soul turning pain, well, the finger of flame has turned upon itself, and I'm more than willing to offer myself. Do you want my presence or need my help? Who knows where that might lead? I fall. I fall. Whenever I fall at your feet, you let your tears rain down on me. Whenever I touch your soul turning pain, whenever I I fall, whenever I fall. Hey, there we go. Right, excuse me. I'm just going on to Twitter a minute. So yes, Bite. You're not going to get any disagreement from me about Neil Finn being a genius. Clearly, he is my biggest inspiration, amongst others, but my biggest inspiration. So yeah, the man, even when he does wrong, he can do no wrong, if you know what I mean. He just his nature, the way he is, and I love the way he's constantly trying new things. So the man can do no wrong in my eyes. And very soon, I'll be putting up a blog post that I've written a guest blog post for a blog called At the Barrier, and it's all about why I love Neil Finn. So that'll be coming out soon. I'm not entirely sure of the dates, but that'll be coming out soon. So watch my social medias for the link to that. So I've run out of requests now. So well, I know Mum requested a whole load more stuff, but I can't remember what now. I picked one, Mum, and just kind of went with it. So if there's anything else, stick it in the chat. So whilst I'm waiting for requests, if I don't get any requests, I'll just do something. But while I'm waiting, if you enjoy this live stream, please leave a tip at paypal.me/PhilCooperMusic. Or if you want to go and get some physical merch, I have t-shirts, CDs, vinyl. You got a nice 25% off code there, which is 7th Oct 2019. So there's that. And I've also launched a brand new thing on my Bandcamp today, which is if you buy a CD or vinyl, you can request an extra copy, totally free of charge, to treat a friend. So there you go. You can get 2 CDs for 75% of the price of one CD, if that's what you want. So there you go. So we got a few requests in now. The Man Who Sold the World. Do you know what? That's going on my list of cover challenges to learn for next time. I'm going to write that down right now. If I remember rightly, it has about 1 million chords in it. So it really might be a challenge. I mean, Kurt Cobain couldn't do it, so... Well, that's a reference to him saying that he was going to mess up the song and then him actually messing up the song. So I'm going to have to tune up the guitar, but after that I will get on to some of my requests. The ballad of the ballad of the flower in the tree, Kev, is the one you're looking around for, and it's been a long time since I played that. I have to see if I can remember it at all. Just getting my tuner up. This is my nice little tuning app called Guitar Tuner. Guitar Tuner, like that. So yeah, there you go. Let's so you can see that says that's E's in tune, the A's in tune, the D's in tune, the G's in tune, the B's in tune, and the top E's in tune. It doesn't sound like they're in tune. That sounds. Who needs a tuner? Let's just do it by ear. So I'll come back to freewheeling in a minute, Mum. I will do Sigh first. Is it late? Is it early? I can barely bring myself to care. I'm so tired of everyone and everything, and all I want to do is just sigh. But don't you know I am lonely company as I sit here in my tired mind. I'm no more in the world of mystery. All I want to do is just sigh. Sigh. And if it's all the same, I would like to be alone, even though I'm well aware that when I'm there, I will tear myself apart. But don't look now, another trouble comes my way, and the weight of the world is weighing me down. Well, I know I can't maintain this apathy. The world would be easy if I could just sigh. Sigh. Misery loves company, so sigh with me. Misery loves company, so sigh with me. Misery loves company, so sigh with me. Misery loves company, so sigh. Is it late? Is it early? I can barely bring myself to care. So there's that. So you've probably already gone, but bye, Kian. Thanks for joining us. So, yes, Bite, I am familiar. I love Turin breaks. I've seen them several times now. I went to see them with Kev a few months ago. And actually that song has a kind of a bit of a Turin breaks feel about it. Actually, that last one, some of their more upbeat stuff. But yeah, I love Turin breaks. I'm not going to do the whole thing because I don't know the whole thing, but I will learn a Turin break song. I've been meaning to learn a Turin break song for ages, so I will do that. That song, by the way, the Sigh, that's on an album I released in 2016 called Things I'll Never Say, and it's available on iTunes and Apple Music and Spotify and all those places. And this is a really old song that I wrote for a band I was in. Well, it looks like all the bad times are through. Well, it looks like all the bad times are through. 'Cause when you left, I didn't know what to do. So I climbed, struggled up that mountain with self-doubt, loathing and fear. I've reached the top, reached the top, and I know that it's all downhill from here. Well, it's all downhill from here, and I'm freewheeling. That was some more of the old metal memory not being so good. Well, it looks like all the bad times are through. 'Cause when you left, I had no idea what to do. So I climbed, I struggled up that mountain, self-doubt, loathing and fear. Now I'm at the top, I've reached the peak, and I know that it's all downhill from here. Well, it's all downhill from here, and I'm freewheeling. I'm freewheeling. Well, there you go. Considering I don't play that one particularly often, I think I did all right with that. But that's the nature of these live streams. You throw me challenges, and I see if I can do them. I want to make these. I want to do more with these live streams, actually. So now seems as good a time as any to kind of make this kind of announcement. You may have noticed that I didn't release a Sunday something video yesterday. There's some changes in my situation which I'm going to be discussing at some point, but it means I'm not sure if I'll be able to commit to doing weekly Sunday videos anymore. I'll do whatever I can, and if I can continue to do them, I will. But I might not be able to. because of the preparation that goes into them and the editing and so on. So what I'm going to suggest I do instead is more regular live streams. So I've already started picking up the pace with the live streams and doing them 2 every 3 weeks. I'm now going to suggest that I do weekly live streams. So if that seems like a good idea, give me the old thumbs up. Basically because I feel I can commit to that a little more. Because there's not so much preparation, I just open up my program, slide my green screen across, press start streaming. Start streaming. Don't start screaming. Don't do that. Start streaming. And we go for an hour, and then I say thank you very much, and that's me done. So I'm very happy to do more of those. And obviously, I've got there's a lot of you that I recognise that are in the chat room every single time. You obviously don't have to be there every time, but you're welcome. So yeah, there you go. There's that. So right now, if it's okay with you, I'm going to play you another new song. I've played it before on this live stream, but I think it's going to be the first single next year. So I want to get practicing it. I played it at the Songwriters Circle that I did in Exeter last week, or last week. Dan says don't let the streams cross. I'll try not to. I'll try not to overlap my streams. So there you go. So bye. Yeah, great to have you here. And yeah, please keep an eye out. If you haven't subscribed, that's a good cue for me to say. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if there's a little notification bell, I don't know if there is. Click that. And we do it. By the way, Dan, that cross the streams thing, Ghostbusters is probably my favourite film of all time, so I'm very much enjoying that little callback. So there you go. I want to go and watch Ghostbusters now. So anyway, I'm going to play a new song, and then I'll finish up with a request if there is one. If not, I'll just finish with something else because I don't want to finish with a new one. But yeah, anyway. This is called Without a Sound. It's been said we're not aware, and we don't know what we'll miss until it's not there. But I know that isn't true, because I know just what I've got with you. And like my own mortality, I see things I don't want to see. I see things I don't want to. I'm just looking on, and for a moment it was gone. I've been watching from the higher ground as it all comes crashing down without a sound. When all that's left is the debris of the heavy storm that left you lost at sea. Well, the king will lose his throne, and the king will lose his throne. The seeds don't care when the seeds are sown. The weeds don't care when the seeds are sown. I'm just looking on, and in a moment it was gone. I've been watching from the higher ground as it all comes crashing down without a sound. Without a sound. Without a sound. just looking on, and in a moment it was gone. I've been watching from the higher ground as it all comes crashing down. I'm just looking on, and in a moment it was gone. I've been watching from the higher ground as it all comes crashing down without a sound, without a sound, without a sound, without a sound. There you go. I got the words wrong, but hey, that's a new one. I've got an excuse. Well, I've been slow with my beer tonight. But I'll tell you what, the drums that Jack has put on that really make it. I've been trying to write a few more songs with the band in mind. So that one and the new one that I played earlier, they were kind of written with the band in mind, which changes the way I write a little bit. But yeah, I do a bit more sort of guitar work when I'm playing with the band if I can. So I don't know if there was any requests for a final song. The last request I can see is Face Doesn't Fit. So that's what I'll do. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I'll do this again next week. Do I have a method for writing for the band? It's very much like my normal writing, but I kind of think a little heavier. So yeah, having said I'm going to do this every week, I do go on holiday next week. So next I'll do one next Monday. It might be Sunday. I'll do one on Sunday. Maybe. Let me check my diary. Yeah. I'll do my next live stream on Sunday. And Dan says Jack is a young Jedi Master. Jack is just an annoyingly talented musician and drummer. It's not often you can say musician and drummer. But there we go. Streaming on tour. I don't know what sort of reception I'll have in Sicily, and I certainly won't have a guitar with me because I'm flying EasyJet. So I have no baggage allowance. But anyway, here we go. Sing me a song that's been sung before. Make me feel like I know the score. 'Cause I don't want to see outside my little bubble. It all just seems like a whole lot of trouble, and I don't see the point. But open your mind to another scene. Tear your eyes away from the screen, because an ocean of life swims all around you. The beauty of things that come out of the blue and change your point of view. But when my face doesn't fit, it's time to walk away. That doesn't mean I quit. I'll fight another day in this old bare pit. I'll find my own way out. Find my own way out when my face doesn't fit. Maybe it's true, but what can I say. I guess that I wasn't born that way, 'cause I feel okay with my familiarity, looking for no signs of similarity to what has gone before. But when my face doesn't fit, it's time to walk away. That doesn't mean I quit. I'll fight another day. It's so bad, I'll find my own way out. Find my own way out when my face doesn't fit. When it seems that the world only wants a paradigm, it's okay, I know it's just the wrong place and time. I'm not defeated, I'm just resigned, knowing that I'll never change your mind. Well, live and let live is my go-to philosophy. I don't see the point in animosity, I just do my thing. But when my face doesn't fit, it's time to walk away. That doesn't mean I quit. I'll fight another day. And it's so bad, I'll find my own way out. Find my own way out. Oh, when my face doesn't fit in this old bad pit, find my own way out. Find my own way out. Find my own way out. Find my own way out when my face doesn't. Thank you very much for joining me. Here's the rest of my beer. So, bite me. I will do Man Who Sold the World on Sunday for you. That's my challenge. And please, everyone, I need to remember which way around it goes. If you enjoyed this live stream, please leave a tip at blah, 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 and so on. If you haven't already, follow me on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all those places. I've got a new emoji competition that I'm going to do tomorrow evening on Facebook. 5 new songs, or 5 songs, new emoji songs. So there you go. So that's me done for tonight. Thank you very much. I'll see you on Sunday.